Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Doctor Who Reacts video here today. We're continuing on in Season 2. We're continuing on with the 10th Doctor, David Tennant. And I'm having a great time so far. It's fun. Last episode was The Girl in the Fireplace, which had some very creepy and unnerving villains. It had a very good guest performance by a one-off character, Madame du Pompadour. And it was very lovely, you know. It was very lovely, continuing the theme of the Doctor loving and losing people, which, Rose, it sadly feels like is definitely happening to you sooner rather than later, so, you know, let's enjoy the journey while we got it, shall we? Today, though, I'm very excited because today is Rise of the Cybermen, episode 5, and I have been waiting to see the Cybermen, okay? I've seen the Daleks now, and the other, you know, iconic Doctor Who villain, of course, the Cybermen. And so, yeah, I'm excited. It's a double episode as well. I think it's Age of Steel afterwards. Either way, so yeah, lots of Cybermen to get into. I'm excited. I want to get right into it. As without further ado, let's just do that, shall we? Let's jump right into Season 2, Episode 5 of Doctor Who, Rise of the Cybermen.
Prototype passed every test. It's working.
I hardly think working is the correct word. That would apply only to machines.
Sorry, I should say it's alive.
Oh, God. The origin of the Cybermen. We got evil Charles Xavier here in his wheelchair, building machines that aren't working. They're alive, which, if any number of Terminator or other films have taught me, is a bad idea.
Skin of metal and a body that will never die. Do you know me? John Lumic. My child.
It's not quite over yet. Need Geneva's approval. This is a new form of life.
I don't know what it is about him. He doesn't seem like the type of guy who's going to care about getting Geneva approval, honestly. About this child he's brought to life and he's the father of. With, you know, skin of metal and a human brain. And, yeah, I don't think he's honestly going to be waiting for Geneva approval on this one.
You need to tell them.
And if I don't?
I shall have to inform them.
And how will you do that from beyond the grave?
I don't quite understand.
Kill him.
That is the most stereotypical, first of all, supervillain voice, but also, I have to tell them. How will you tell them from beyond the grave? You know, and then kill him. I love just cartoony villains, and this guy is very cartoony villain with his Cybermen.
Captain, inform all staff we have a new destination. Set sail for Great Britain.
Oh, why do you have to come here? Why do they all come here? Why can't it be, you know, set sail for the Bahamas? Set sail for, you know, Aruba? You know, why's it got to be Great Britain? What is your beef with us, mate?
Where was that then? What happened?
It's on this planet thing. Had to be that. What are you doing that for?
You told me to. About half an hour ago.
You can let go now.
How long's it been since I could have stopped?
10 minutes? 29?
Why are we all a dick to Mickey, guys? Come on, he just wants to come on an adventure. He has to watch the Doc and Rose, you know, Rose, who was his girlfriend, and it's very on and off, okay? Every time she comes back for a special or whatever, make googly eyes at each other and hold hands. And he's got them laughing at him, having jokes at him. Like, why are we bullying Mickey here, guys? Come on. Just shape up.
You just forgot me.
No, calibrate. I know exactly what I'm doing.
What's happened?
The time vortex. That's impossible. It's just gone.
Brace yourself! We're gonna crash!
Honestly, as far as crashes go, that was pretty cushioned on it, you know. Don't know what he crashed into. It doesn't seem like you know what you're doing, Doc. I know I can't blame you for the time vortex disappearing, but still. Oh boy, why did the time vortex disappear? What did that dastardly cartoon villain do?
The TARDIS is dead.
You can fix it.
There's nothing to fix. The last TARDIS in the universe. Extinct.
We can get help. We've got to be somewhere.
We fell out of the vortex into nothingness. We're in some sort of no place.
Oh, Christ. That's a big uh-oh. The TARDIS is dead. Which, you know, not the best thing. Obviously, last TARDIS in existence of the universe. Dead. R.I.P. Tardy. And now we're just stuck in nothingness, as the Doctor says, which Also not ideal.
The lost dimension.
Otherwise known as London. London, England, Earth. 1st of February this year. Not exactly far-flung, is it?
So this is London?
Yep.
Your city?
That's the one.
Just as we left it.
Bang on.
Doctor sounds concerned. He's like, well, we should be in the endless void of nothing, so why are we in London? And what is up? He looks very suspicious of it all. Like, we're not meant to be here, but we are. So what is happening? Mickey's just happy. He's home. He doesn't have to deal with this nonsense anymore. But, you know.
And that includes the Zeppelins?
What the hell?
It's beautiful.
Okay, so it's London with a big international Zeppelin festival.
Mickey, I appreciate you trying to look on the positives, you know, finding a simple explanation. But London during an international Zeppelin festival doesn't sound likely, honestly. I appreciate the spirit, though.
Not your world.
It's parallel, right? Parallel Earth where they got Zeppelins, am I right?
Must be.
It's like an alternative to our world where everything's the same but a little bit different, like traffic lights are blue.
And he's still alive.
Uh-oh. Oh, God. Yeah, in a parallel world, Mickey worked it out. Good for Mickey. Good for him to have a moment with, Doctor and Rose in his face all the time. Yeah, international world with Zeppelins and maybe blue traffic lights, but definitely Rose Tyler's dad's still alive and selling cherry-flavoured cola. Uh-oh.
This is not your world.
He's my dad. He's real.
Trust me on this.
Rose, if you ever trusted me, then listen to me now. Your father's dead. For all we know, he's got his own Jackie, his own Rose. Can't see him, not ever.
Yeah. The Doctor, very right, of course. Okay, messing with parallel universes like that is dangerous. We already saw the danger everyone was put in by Rose just going back in time and saving her dad briefly. Maybe if David Tennant was here, we wouldn't have had that problem. But we had Michael Eccleston. Christopher Eccleston. We had Eccleston. I don't know why I can never remember his name is Christopher. And he was chill with it, and it went wrong. But David Tennant is very right. You can't go back, Rose. You can't speak to him, okay? Please, not again.
Oh, the bad penny. Was this your idea? Trust me on this. Trust you to cock it up.
Well done now. What's wrong with that?
It says 40.
You are 40.
I don't want the whole world telling, do I?
That's not how birthday parties work, though. You don't have to tell them. Pete's got it right there. It's nice to see they argue in every, multiverse and a parallel Earth, though, Some things stay the same, and that's lovely, okay?
Where's my Zeppelin? Everyone else has got one. Rose! Come on, Rose! But you didn't even notice, did you? Birthday present for Mr. Lumic, latest model. She needs a good bath before tonight. She's going to be honking. Come on!
Yep. The way that she was saying, calling for Rose, I only thought it was a dog. Not a second I thought that was a human being. It was just Rose, okay. But she was going, Rose! Rose! She was obviously calling for a dog, okay. But yeah, I'm assuming that the earpieces, I wondered what they were, but I'm assuming they're from cartoon villain Cyberman Charles Xavier. And yeah, I'm assuming that he's using them to, get in everyone's mind and get control of their brains, ready to turn everyone into his Cyberman empire, Which is, as far as playing goes, honestly, quite solid. With all the plans I've seen in Doctor Who, it's quite solid.
I don't suppose you'll be joining us tonight?
The world below can party. Some of us have work. President has promised a decision. Flying in now. Be at the airstrip by 5.
I promised I'd help the wife out tonight.
5 o'clock.
First of all, yeah, they have to emphasise there's a parallel Earth and things are different. With the fact, Great Britain has a president and not a prime minister. Which fair, okay. And yeah, maybe I'm just built different over here. But there's something about this man's voice where I would just think he's a villain. There's just something about his voice that just screams villain and planning and scheming to me. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Is it just me?
Initiate earpod override. Subject Jacqueline Tyler. Activate. Download Tyler resident security arrangements for tonight.
Yeah, okay. Wow. His earphones are powerful. You can use them just control their brain and get any info he wants from anyone. Just at that. Just pick someone, gets it up, bing bang boom. Big Lumic here. He is super villaining very hard right now. I don't know why he wants the security arrangements for Jackie's birthday party, but I guess we'll see.
Mr. Crane.
Mr. Lumic?
Vents are moving faster. I need extra staff.
Very good, sir. I shall go on a recruitment drive.
Oh my god. Even his staff sound like super villains. Back her up. Go on. I have a feeling going on a recruitment drive isn't going to imply, posting an ad on LinkedIn or something. I assume it's much more going to avoid bags over heads being thrown in the back of that van and a bit of, I say forcible employment. That's just slavery, but, or, just the nicer approach they go with, which is just, handing out free earphones, because that seems to get the job done quite well.
John Lumic returns to the country denied allegations of ill health.
We're all flesh and blood, but the brain is what makes us human. And my mind is more creative than ever.
Oh god. I guess that explains his his thinking. Yeah. Our brains, the ideas we can form, the creativity it holds and all that, everything is what makes us human. And so he sees his Cybermen as human, as living people, because, flesh and bones, that's whatever. As long as you've got the brain, which all of his Cybermen do, then they're human to him. Which is a thought process, I suppose.
We're not meant to be here. TARDIS draws its power from the universe, but it's the wrong universe. Like diesel and a petrol engine. Used to be easy. When the Time Lords kept their eye on everything, you could pop between realities, home in time for tea. And they died.
Oh. I mean, first of all, that makes sense, The TARDIS draws its energy from the power from the universe. That accidentally went into the wrong universe, and so it can't get the power anymore. However, if we're in a parallel universe, then this could be a universe where the Time Lords aren't dead. Yeah? And so we might be able to go, maybe. I don't know. I say that like it's an easy trip. They are a way away, I'm assuming. But we may somehow be able to get to the Time Lords to figure out a way home. Because, yeah, if we're in a parallel universe and everything else is different, then the Time Lords could still be alive, couldn't they?
What's that?
What?
There, is that a reflection?
It's a light. Is it? Is that a light? I think that's a light.
Ricky, we've got power!
Oh, we've just got a small smackerel of power. Just one light, showing one sign of life from the TARDIS. And we've got one light, we've got one sign of life. Then there should be a way to bring this bad boy back to life and get us the hell out of here.
Smell that. Burgers and chips free.
Don't go. There's food. They're lying. All those people disappearing off the streets.
It's them.
What for?
Experiments.
I'm so hungry.
Preying on the homeless people. They're not just, I thought it was going to be a lot more, white van, black bag over the head. But no, they're just finding desperate people and luring them in with what they need. Example, starving homeless people, lure them in with food. This guy, spiked up hair, he's got it right. That's what they're doing. They're luring them into experiment. One specific experiment at that, but he worked it out. Smart kid.
One of those insignificant little power cells that no one bothers about.
Enough to get us home.
Not yet. I need to charge.
Dash it up to the National Grid.
Wrong sort of energy. Gotta come from our universe.
But we don't have anything.
It's me. I just gave away 10 years of my life.
Oh, he's so happy. He was very hopeless for a bit, so I'm glad to see him happy again. He gave away 10 years of his life. Time Lords are like eternal, aren't they? So I don't know what that says. I guess it's 10 years of David Tennant's Time Lord specific life before he has to regenerate. But yeah, worth it for it to turn into a night lantern for a moment. If you give away your whole life, you might be able to get home. Rose, terrible idea. I know the doctor said it's a terrible idea. Let me say it as well. Terrible idea, Rose. You know what happened the last time? You got all, I miss my dad, The world almost got destroyed by time wraiths. So let's not do this, Rose, please.
It's going out, is that okay?
It's on a recharging cycle. It'll loop round, power back up, and be ready to take us home in 24 hours.
So that gives us 24 hours on a parallel world.
As long as we keep our heads down, no problem.
24 hours. How much damage can someone cause in 24 hours? He says. Rose getting a taxi to go see her alternate world dad who never had a child. Sure, this'll be fine. Oh, Doctor. You're about to see that question of how much damage can be done in 24 hours pushed to the absolute limit by Rose Tyler.
24 hours?
What is it?
My phone connected.
Whatever it says, this is the wrong...
I don't exist. There's no Rose Tyler. I was never born. Never had kids.
Give me that phone.
Rick, they got everything they want. They haven't got me.
Oh, Rose. That's why this stuff's a bad idea, yeah. Now she's going to be sad because she's going to be thinking, you know... Well, she's going to be thinking that she's the problem, that she ruined their life, you know? That if they didn't have her, then in the regular universe they're from, you know, that they'd be rich and they'd be happy. And that her dad would still be alive and that she's the problem, which obviously she isn't, you know, but that's what she's going to think. And that sucks. That sucks.
I've got to see him.
Don't become their daughter. That's not the way it works. Mickey, tell her.
24 hours.
Where are you going? Stay where you are, both of you.
Just want to see him.
Yeah, I got things to see and all.
Like what?
Well, you don't know anything about me, do you?
I go on. Mickey, now is not the time for this. The Doctor going through it. Rose going to see her dad. Awful idea. Mickey going to do God knows what. This is... Oh, God. This is such a bad idea, guys. What are we doing? What are we doing here, guys? The Doctor getting put through it. Me getting put through it.
Gotta go.
Go on, then. No choice, is there? You can only chase after one of us. It's never going to be me, is it?
Back here, 24 hours.
Yeah, if I haven't found something better.
Oh, Mickey. Look, I know it sucks, but honestly, you knew what you signed up for, okay? You know Doctor and Rose have this weird bond, okay? You knew what you were coming into, and I know it sucks to be like to feel like a spare part, like a, you know, a tin metal dog, but come on, Mickey, you know? I mean, you've made no specific threats here as well. Rose is threatening to go and see her alternate universe dad and mum, which, you know, seems like a greater threat than, I mean, you've threatened nothing so far, other than just going and doing stuff, so... Cut him some slack, please, here, on this one occasion.
Mr. Tyler.
Mr. President, honoured. I tried your drink. It tastes like pop.
Well, it is pop.
You made money by selling a health food drink to a sick world. Not quite the ordinary Joe you appear to be, I am.
Talk your talk, Mr. President. Yeah. You know, he said it best in the Father's Day episode, you know? He's a Del boy. You know, he just jumps from scheme to scheme trying to get some cash. Selling a health drink to a sick world, yeah. He's not exactly... you know, pick you out by your bootstraps kind of guy, as the Mr. President here says.
Am I right to get boss?
Yeah, no bother. Curfew doesn't start till 10.
There's a curfew.
Of course there is. Where you been living, mate? Up there with the tops.
I wish.
Military roaming the streets, a curfew in effect. Yeah, this is not... it's not feeling too good. It ain't looking too good, you know. I feel like I've got quite a few issues on this parallel Earth that, you know... Maybe, definitely, yeah, 24 hours is enough time to get into a lot of trouble.
Mickey's mum just couldn't cope. His dad hung around for a while, but then he just wandered off. He's brought up by his gran. She was such a great woman. But then she died, tripped and fell down the stairs.
I never knew.
Doctor actually taking a minute to get some Mickey lore, you know, find out about him. Sadly, not from the man himself, though. Damn, Mickey. Mickey been through a lot. Dad left, lost his mum, had his nan, lost his nan, had Rose, lost Rose, got accused of murdering Rose, police questioning. Mickey's been through it, hasn't he? You know, I guess it actually explains a bit more why Mickey attached himself so much to Rose and why he didn't want to let her go off with the Doctor back in episode 1. You know, he'd already lost, when you've lost everyone and then you finally found someone and then you see that you're about to lose her again to this random man. I guess that explains it a bit more. Mickey, I get you a little more now, okay? And I'm happy to.
We need to get out of here as fast as we can.
What are they all doing?
Stop.
Yeah, their earphones. Doing something, I don't know, recalibrating, connecting, uploading today's data of what they've been thinking and what they've been doing. A sound signalling that in the streets, you know. Supervillain man is really supervillaining very well, I must say once again.
It's the earpieces. Everyone's connected together.
It's on my phone. News, sport, weather.
They get it direct. Everyone shares the same information.
It's downloading all the news and whatever, so everyone gets it at once. I assume it's doing a lot more than that. I don't think it's just downloading. I think it's uploading a little bit as well, taking some stuff, downloading for itself, you know, rather than, you know, a bit of give, a bit of take, a bit of secret take. Big fan of the daily joke though. Everyone just have a little giggle together. You know, let's bring it in, okay? Sunak, the Prime Minister, whoever the current Prime Minister is, at the time of upload, God knows what could happen, who it could be by then. But yeah, add the daily joke, okay? Go on.
Cybus Industries, owners of just about every company in Britain, including Vitex. Tyler's very well connected. Okay, I'll give up. Let's go and see him.
Rose, I would say giving the puppy dog eyes, but those were not puppy dog eyes. And that smile as well. She knows how to get what she wants from the Doctor, okay? Rose Tyler knows how to work the Doctor to get what she wants. And, I mean, she's going to see her dad, so it works.
Who's that there? Shame on you.
Hi.
Is that you?
It's me. I came home.
Ricky?
It's Mickey.
I know my own grandson's name. Now come here.
Mickey getting to go see his nan again. Happy for her. You felt very on your own, you know, in that ship with the Doctor and Rose kind of being pushed aside. So I'm glad you get to see your nan again out of it. I mean, alternate Earth Mickey called Ricky. You know. I mean, I personally can't wait to see the Ricky Mouse movies. I hope him and Rinny are doing well together. Happy for you, Mick.
I thought they disappeared you.
I carpet on the stairs. I told you to get it fixed.
Well, you get it fixed for me.
Should have done way back. Kinda used to.
Never said that.
I'm sorry, girl.
Don't talk like that. Do you need a nice cup of tea?
Oh, it's making me sad. Oh, Mickey needed this. Okay, I think I needed to see this. Mickey kind of ignoring the key part there, which is obviously that this world's Mickey. Ricky evidently got disappeared and turned into God knows what. I think we might know what. But he's a bit too distracted by the prospect of a cup of tea with his nan, which, fair enough. Fair enough, okay. I mean, even the Doctor can't blame you. He's actively taking Rose to see her dad, so...
Got time?
For you, I've got all the time in the world.
You say that, but it's all talk. Those new friends of yours, I don't trust them writing about all helter-skelter in that van.
What van's that? I'll be looking for you.
Ricky!
Mickey, what have you got dragged into? What was alternate Earth Ricky doing? Oh god, he was aligned with a spiky hair guy who knows about and was recording the them taking the other homeless people. So, I mean, Ricky was, I mean, yeah, Mickey's with the Doctor, Ricky's with the Resistance here. So, hey, you found some friends to help you take down the Cybermen when you get to that stage in this process. So, A+ to Ricky there. Oh, your poor nan, though. She just got you back and then you disappear again.
You were the one who told us you don't contact your family because it puts them in danger.
Yeah, Ricky said that. Of course I did. Just test it.
I taped them gathering up the homeless.
Bad news is they've arrested Thin Jimmy, so that just leaves you.
Leaves me what?
The number one.
I guess a nice change of pace for Mickey. He's like the spare part in the TARDIS, but he's the number one here, trying to take down Cybus Industries, who have, you know, kidnapped a lot of people and are aiming for world domination, which is a bit of a promotion. That I think he is quite ready for this, but you know what? He's going to embody that Ricky spirit, and I have faith.
Cybus Industries has perfected a way of sustaining the brain bonded onto a metal exoskeleton.
I'm here to tell you, John, the answer is no. My government does not give you permission, and I think no government ever will.
Oh, pop off, President. Look, if changing from a Prime Minister to President is what it takes for us to get someone, you know, competent in charge like this, at this point it might be worth it. Because talk your talk, man.
Personal plea. I am dying.
I'm aware.
Without this project, you have condemned me. My inventions have advanced this whole planet. Would you have all that perish?
You're a fine businessman, John, but you're not God.
I don't think he's going to be too happy with that. I think it's going to go down at this birthday party that, thankfully, at least the Doctor and Rose are attending so they can see it all going down and think, hey, we should probably stop this. Is that where he sends his Cyberman and the Doctor sees and he's like, oh, Christ, you know? Oh, I mean, that's cold from the President. And if you don't improve this, I'll die. Yeah, you will, won't you? Sorry.
It's all working. I've been tested. They've grafted on a tree to the left.
Are you having fun?
Not at all, sir.
Start the upgrade.
Did we get permission?
I am governed by greater law, the right of a man to survive.
Governed by the greatest law of all. I want to live. I've got the mind control under control. And now time for the big upgrade, you know, which is exchanging this weak pink skin with some nice tough steel.
Forward march. Let's cover up that noise. Give us track number 90.
I can't. I have to mute that. I'll have to mute that on YouTube because that's definitely not okay. But there's so shout out Ukraine. Oh, those people screaming in agony before they get turned into robots. Really, I'll put. Give me some in the jungle. Give me boy. There's something about that song with, you know, people screaming for their lives in the background. It really works, you know.
There's a light on. There's someone inside the base. Go! What the hell are you doing? What are you doing there? What am I doing here? What am I doing there?
That's a very good question, Ricky. Uh-oh. Ricky's here. And now Mickey's Ricky cover is blown and everyone's realising, wait, that's not Ricky. Who is it? It's Mickey. Uh-oh. I mean, they'll probably... they're not going to assume parallel Earth. They're just going to assume he's a android sent by Cyberlife, you know. He's not. He's from parallel Earth. But android sent by Cyberlife work, you know, sounds a lot more likely in this scenario.
They've got visitors.
February the 1st, Mum's birthday.
Well, given Pete Tyler's guest list, I wouldn't mind a look. One guaranteed way of getting in.
Psychic paper.
Who'd you want to be?
It could have been anyone.
God, that's in, didn't it?
I agree with Rose. I was thinking, oh, they're going to be like a king and queen of a foreign country, a prince and princess. No, the Doctor going with, we're part of the staff. Which did get you in, but at the same time, you know, we have some fun, Doctor, you know. You may not be a lunch lady, you know, you may going to be a waitress. Like, you know, throw her a bone.
You're in charge of the psychic paper. We could have been guests, celebrities, Sir Dr. Dame Rose. End up serving. Didn't have a list back home.
You want to know what's going on? Work in the kitchen.
Rose with the same point as me, but fair enough from the Doctor. You want the real juicy gossip and information? Get in the kitchen, get around the chefs, get around the wait staff. They'll give you all the gossip, more than the rich people with their tight lips would want to give you. A stranger.
According to Lucy, that man over there...
Who's Lucy?
She's carrying the salmon pinwheel.
Oh, that's Lucy, is it?
That is the president of Britain.
Oh, there's a president, not a prime minister. Maybe Lucy's just a bit thick.
Rose gets so insanely jealous about any other woman by the Doctor. You know, Lucy giving some basic information. We have a president as a prime minister, and Rose is like, actually, we have a prime minister instead, you thick bitch. You know, like, Rose, calm down, please.
You can't stay.
Of course I can't. Still got Mum at home. It's just they've got each other. Mum's got no one.
She's got you. Those two haven't.
Rose!
Fine.
It is a bit funny, you know. I accept with the Doctor that, but yeah, Rose not in a laughing mood, you know. I mean, to her at least, they replaced it with a dog, and they're far, far happier than her having her as an actual human being, you know. Which hurts. I'm going to assume for Rose, by the look on her face, hurts a lot.
Are we mobile?
Just about hit the road. And yourself?
I'm arriving, Mr. Crane. Prepare the factory. Now send them forth. Let the good work begin.
Oh God, he's got his army of Cybermen ready. And I assume their first stop is the Tyler residence, sadly not to wish Jackie a happy 39th birthday.
He's clean. This is off the scale. He's flesh and blood. Your name is Mickey. Dad was Jackson Smith. That's my dad. So we're brothers. What else could it be? Doesn't just look like me. It's exactly the same.
Yeah. I mean, there's identical twins, and then there's whatever the hell this is, you know? He's skin and bone, so they've ruled out android or machine. But what the hell is he? They're very confused. Ricky constantly has a scowl on his face. He looks very angry all the time. Which, fair enough. Fair enough. It's shocking everything he's been through that Mickey is so happy-go-lucky in our universe.
You're talking to London's most wanted. But target number 1 is Lumic, and we are going to bring him down. From your kitchen. Have you got a problem with that? No, it's a good kitchen.
It's a lovely kitchen. Ricky, calm down. It's a lovely kitchen. Spiked hair, a little smile at that one. He's like, I like the new Mickey. I like Ricky 2.0. Can we keep him?
They've
vans are back. They're moving out of Battersea. Lumic's finally making a move.
And we are right behind him. Pack up, we're leaving.
Oh, we're heading there as well. God, Rose is going through it, seeing her mum, seeing her dad, seeing herself. But she's not herself, she's actually a dog now because they never had a child. The Cybermen show up, so the doctor's like, what? And then Mickey shows up, but it's not just Mickey, Ricky's there. But Mickey and Ricky are the same person, but they're not the same. There's a lot going on at this birthday party, Jackie.
Remember her 21st, on a cider in the George.
Oh no. Doctor doing a little sleuthing, trying to get some information on the computer there. Was Rose in a world of her own as her dad approaches, and considering he never had a child, I'm really hoping he doesn't hit on her. I'm really hoping he hasn't walked up to hit on the hot young waiter. Please.
How long have you two been married?
20 years.
No kid.
We kept putting it off.
It's not too late, she's only 40.
39.
Alright, 39.
Still too late. I moved out last month. We're going to keep it quiet. Back to business.
Rose realising it's not so perfect on this earth, you know. They have split up. Obviously just keeping it quiet for appearances, you know, for business, which, okay, rich people. But yeah, Rose seeing that, you know, taking the rose tinted glasses off for a minute, it's not so completely perfect in this world without her, you know.
Why am I telling you all this? We haven't met before, have we? I don't know, you just seem sort of...
What?
I don't know, just sort of... right.
It's like in the Father's Day episode where Pete was like, you know, I gave you my car keys. You know, who gives a stranger a car keys? But she just felt so familiar and trusting. I felt so right, you know. And even in this different universe where he never had a daughter, it still feels just right to trust her and tell her things, you know, because it is just like a sixth sense, you know. He just knows. He doesn't know he knows, but he just knows, you know.
This seems to be the target.
It belongs to Peter Tyler.
Pete Tyler?
One of Lumic's henchmen.
We gotta get in there. That's what I just said. What are they doing? What the hell are they?
Oh, it's about to kick off. Mickey realising what house they're at, and so obviously worried because he knows this is where the Rose and the Doctor were going. So he's like, well, they're going to be in there too. As the Cybermen start to head into the party. Oh, God. And I don't think they're going to be acting as waiters.
Miss Tyler, is there anything I can get you? A glass of champagne or a nice cup of tea?
Oh, that'd do me. He always says, you know... Oh, never mind him.
I was talking to a nice man. He's worth a second chance.
Rose, please. Stop trying to bring your alternative universe parents back together, okay? Rose, chill. Have a little bonding time with your mum. Calm down.
Are you commenting on my marriage?
No, I was just...
Who the hell do you think you are? Your staff? Serving girl, for God's sake. You dare talk to me.
So Jackie didn't say that too well, which fair enough, you know. Your waitress comes out and commenting on your marriage, you know. Fair enough to get a bit annoyed at that. It is both times this has happened, because when in the I keep talking about the Father's episode. There's so many links with Pete being here, of course. In the Father's episode, when she met Jackie didn't like Rose either, for a different reason. But yeah, whenever you meet a different version of your mum, Rose, it never works out, does it? She does not like you. Not right away, at least.
Our greatest step into cyberspace.
Cybus.
Oh God, the look on Rose's face. Oh, Doctor realising just as they approach. He sees the antennas going up. He hears cyberspace. And he knows, and oh God. Oh God.
It's happening again.
What do you mean?
I've seen them before.
What are they?
Cybermen.
Oh, they have such an iconic silhouette, you know? Just the metal framework and then that small antenna that goes in kind of like a square from ear to ear. It's just such an iconic silhouette of them. And the Doctor sounds afraid, which, I mean, when the Doctor sounds afraid, you know you're in trouble.
President,
I forbade this. These are my children. Who were these people?
They're people.
They were. All their humanity taken away. Heart of steel, all emotions removed.
Why no emotion?
Because it hurts.
Very Dalek, you know. Dalek had all their feelings exterminated as well for that purpose, you know, just exterminate. Cybermen very similar, you know, just human brain smashed in that robot body, heart of steel, ready to kill, you know, no emotion, no pain, just ready to obey and cause pain.
We have been upgraded.
Into what?
Human point 2. Every citizen will receive a free upgrade.
I'm sorry for what's been done to you.
Upgrading is compulsory.
And if I refuse?
Don't.
Oh my god. Nicholas Briggs again, coming in strong with the voice for the Cybermen this time around. He kills us the Dalek, he kills us the Cybermen, he just smashes it, doesn't he? God. Oh, they're terrifying. Humans 2.0. Oh god. Everyone gets a free upgrade. You know, it's not like getting to the next iPhone, sadly. It feels, well, it sounded a lot more painful, you know? And not just having to listen to that song whilst all that's happening. Yeah, I'd go with the Doctor. I wouldn't personally, you know? It doesn't seem like I think you can just refuse. That doesn't sound like it's going to be healthy for you, shall we say.
What happens if I refuse?
Then you are not compatible.
What happens then?
You will be deleted.
Yeah, now's the time to run, Jesus. Oh, I think I still prefer exterminated. It's so iconic, but you know what? You will be deleted before electric shocking him to death. That's still a bar. That's still a banger. Oh, and it's just so cold, you know? Exterminate, when it's said, it's at least it sounds like hate, you know? Some form of it at least. But the Cybermen here is just so cold. Just so matter of fact, you will be deleted. And then it deletes him. Oh, R.I.P. Mr. President. You were a good man.
A mum's in there!
She's not your mother!
There's so many of them. Oh, yeah. Run. There's nothing you can do. Saved Pete, at least. Always Pete, you know. I was about to say he's like a cockroach who always finds a way to survive, but I mean, he just didn't. He's dead, so it's not true. One question I will have, though, is the Cybermen's faces, they have like that, I don't know how to describe it, like a teardrop down by both of their eyes. Is there a specific reason for that? Or is it just a design choice? If there is a reason, let me know in the comments down below, because I'd be interested to know. Jackie's doing a run for it in the basement. I don't know why it's so funny to me that a big bad Cyberman deleting people with the electric grip opened the door. They smashed through the windows earlier. I thought he was going to smash through the door, but no, he just calmly opened the door and walked through it. I don't know why that's so weird to me.
Who are you? How do you know so much? I can't believe it in a million years!
Get behind me!
I'll never see you again.
Yeah, no offense, sweetheart, but who the hell are you?
The Doctor was very confused, like, damn, Mickey. We've got an AK. Pop off, King. I was going for a hug, but yeah, no. Who the hell are you, sweetheart? Everyone's confused now, yeah. That's Ricky, not Mickey. But there are Cybermen coming, so we can we explain that on the road, please?
Rose! That's not me. That's like the other one.
Oh, as if things weren't bad enough. There's two Mickeys.
It's Ricky.
Doctor, now is not the time to be taking shots at Mickey, okay? Ricky. let's get out of here, okay? You know, I appreciate him. The Doctor is very consistent, you know? Even with the Cybermen coming, he can still find time to just laugh and make fun of Mickey. He's consistent, give him that.
We surrender! There's no need to damage us. We're good stock. We volunteer for the upgrade.
You are incompatible.
But this is a surrender.
You will perish under maximum deletion.
Oh God, that is terrifying. They're surrendering. They're actively surrendering, which, smart move by the Doctor. Okay, surrender, go in for processing and get out when you get there. But they're not taking that. You are incompatible. Yeah, I guess. He sent them to the party, not to find people to turn into Cybermen, just to, you know, to offend the people who could potentially try and stop him a little bit.
Delete, 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 delete.
Oh, that's got me excited. Oh, I need the second part now. Cliffhanger ending. Oh, first time I've seen the Cybermen. I really like them. I prefer the Daleks. But the Cybermen, I love the design, okay? and you will be deleted in that voice. It's just so cold, you know? Nothing behind it. So matter of fact, you will be deleted. Death grip. Dead. Shout Nicholas Briggs again. He always kills it with these voices. But that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. First appearance of the Cybermen. Do you like the Cybermen? Popular opinion says yes. I say yes. They seem cool, and I do love the design, like I keep saying. Let me know your thoughts, like I said. Let me know your thoughts on the episode. And yeah, leave a like if you have enjoyed it. I hope you have. And subscribe for more so you don't miss tomorrow's episode, part 2, which is episode 6 of season 2. And if it will load, it's Age of Steel. That's it. Where we hopefully fix this problem and get back to our universe. Fingers crossed. But that's next time. So yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, like I said. And as always, I just want to say a very special thank you for watching.